Attention passionate San Francisco 49ers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC West and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on San Francisco 49ers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true San Francisco 49ers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and San Francisco 49ers fans. Let's get to the news in a move that's sending shockwaves through the NFL. Whispers are swirling about a potential blockbuster trade involving linebacker Danielle Hunter, currently with the Houston Texans, heading to the San Francisco 49ers. This speculation isn't just idle chatter. It's rooted in the latest buzz from NFL.com and fueled by strategic considerations from both teams. For the 49ers, this isn't just about adding a talented pass rusher. It's about reshaping their entire defense to keep pace with the league's best, especially as they aim for their 6th Super Bowl title. And for the Texans, it's about rebuilding with youth and cap flexibility, even if it means letting go of a proven veteran like Hunter. Now, let's dive into what makes this possible and why it's such a game changer. The Texans, sitting at 7-5 with a cap space of around $25 million, are in a position to make bold moves. Their recent discussions point to a trade sending Danielle Hunter, a player who's been a nightmare for offensive lines, to the 49ers in exchange for a 4th-round pick in the 2026 draft. This isn't just about a salary cap dump or a quick fix. It's about maximizing the value of their assets while focusing on youth, especially on the defensive line, where they want to develop their future. Hunter, who was drafted in the 3rd round back in 2015, has built a reputation as one of the league's most relentless pass rushers. Over his 11-year career, he's amassed 5 sacks, played 278 solo tackles, and earned 5 Pro Bowl nods, which isn't small potatoes by any means. Looking at his 2025 stats, Hunter played in 12 games, tallying 20 solo tackles and 18 assists, but more importantly, he racked up 11 sacks, along with 83 quarterback pressures, 2 forced fumbles, and 1 fumble recovery. His PFF rush grade of 89.4 demonstrates how dominant he's been when healthy. This is especially relevant for the 49ers, who have been battling injuries along their pass rush, with key players like Nick Bosa and others dealing with setbacks. Adding Hunter would be like injecting a shot of adrenaline into their front 7, boosting a unit that's already performing well but could use that extra edge to truly dominate teams. The 49ers, currently sitting at 9-4 and leading the NFC West, have been rotating their front 7 to keep players fresh but still maintain a high level of pressure on opposing quarterbacks. Their current pass rush success rate of around 48.2% has been good, but they've shown they can elevate that further. The addition of Hunter could push that number even higher, perhaps to around 55%, making it nearly impossible for quarterbacks to find comfort in the pocket. His ability to generate sacks, averaging around 2-0 per game when facing the Niners' opponents, coupled with his 16% increase in hurried throws and 13% more QB hits, suggests he's a perfect fit for their aggressive, relentless style. And here's where the strategy gets even more interesting. Hunter's presence would not only complement Nick Bosa, but also create a synergy with players like Drake Jackson and Charles Omenihu, elevating the entire defensive line. It's a move that could turn the 49ers into one of the most feared pass-rushing units in the NFL, especially as they face playoff-caliber opponents. The impact on their Super Bowl odds would be significant, as betting markets have already shifted from plus 1,000 to around plus 650, a clear sign that the experts see Hunter as a major X-factor. His ability to disrupt the pocket, pressure quarterbacks like Kyler Murray and Geno Smith, and provide a consistent pass-rushing threat makes him a perfect fit for the Niners' championship aspirations. Looking at the bigger picture, this trade isn't just about immediate results. It's a strategic pivot that could define the NFC West race for years to come. The 49ers are building an empire, with a front 7 that can dominate any offensive line in the league. They're already strong against the run, allowing just 27 points per game, but now they're aiming to take their pass rush to another level. Hunter's addition would serve as a catalyst for that growth, making their defense even more versatile and dangerous. Meanwhile, the Texans aren't just giving up on a talented player. They're making a calculated move to clean up their cap space and focus on developing their young core. With about $12 million freed up through this trade, they can invest in cornerbacks and other areas of need, ensuring they're not just rebuilding, but doing so with a clear plan for the future. The Texans are also looking at their odds for the Super Bowl, which currently sit at plus 2,800, reflecting the skepticism around their current roster. But with a strategic rebuild and key acquisitions like this, they're positioning themselves to be more competitive down the line. This trade also echoes some of the recent moves around the league, such as the Eagles' acquisition of Phillips last year, which boosted their pressure rate by over 12%. The 49ers, known for their stout defense and aggressive pass rush, would be taking a page from that playbook. Hunter's presence could help them replicate that success, especially in high-stakes playoff games where every sack and pressure counts. It's about creating a defense that's not just good but elite, forcing turnovers, and setting up the offense for shorter fields and more scoring opportunities. From a historical perspective, the 49ers have always been a team that builds through the trenches, emphasizing their front seven as the backbone of their success. Adding a player of Hunter's caliber is a natural extension of that philosophy. It's reminiscent of the dominant defenses of the past, where pass rushers like Deion Sanders or Charles Haley made life miserable for quarterbacks. Today, Hunter could be that kind of disruptive force for San Francisco, elevating their chance to compete for another Lombardi trophy. Looking ahead, the schedule and remaining games will be critical. The 49ers face some tough opponents in their final stretch, including divisional rivals and potential playoff teams. With Hunter on board, they could be better equipped to handle the pressure and close out the season strong. Their offense, averaging 21.9 points per game, has been effective but sometimes inconsistent. A dominant defense can cover up some of those offensive hiccups in tight games. Plus, the chemistry between Hunter and other pass rushers could develop quickly, creating a fearsome tandem that opponents will have to game plan around. On the offensive side, the 49ers are also heavily reliant on their running game and the leadership of players like Brock Purdy, who has been steady under center. But the real key to their Super Bowl aspirations has always been their defense. A rotation that includes Hunter would be a massive boost, especially in late-game situations where getting to the quarterback quickly and forcing turnovers can be the difference between a win and a loss. The coaching staff, led by Kyle Shanahan and defensive coordinator D'Amico Ryans, would have even more options to dial up pressure and create mismatches. In terms of team chemistry and locker room dynamics, Hunter's veteran presence and proven track record would serve as a rallying point. His experience in close playoff battles and his relentless work ethic fit perfectly with the 49ers culture. The organization has always valued players who bring grit and determination, and Hunter embodies that perfectly. His addition would also send a message across the league that the 49ers are all in, committed to maximizing their championship window. Of course, no move is without its questions. The trade would involve giving up a fourth-round pick in 2026, which might seem like a small price for a player of Hunter's caliber, but it's still a gamble. The 49ers will need to ensure that Hunter stays healthy and maintains his high level of play, especially considering the physical toll of the NFL grind. But given his injury-free track record, he's never suffered a major, career-ending injury. There's reason to believe he can continue to be a force for years to come. In summary, this potential trade is a win-win scenario for both sides. The Texans get cap relief and a future pick, while the 49ers bolster a crucial part of their roster with a proven, elite pass rusher. It's a move that could define the NFC West race down the stretch and give San Francisco an even stronger shot at defending their NFC crown and chasing another Super Bowl. The league is watching closely, and the fans are already buzzing with excitement. If this deal goes through, it will be a statement that the 49ers are serious about going all in on another championship run. They're stacking the deck, and Hunter's arrival could be the piece that finally pushes them over the top. And now, San Francisco 49ers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to US and TO, the San Francisco 49ers. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest San Francisco 49ers news.